What are your impressions of the digital festival?
Well, it's my first time in Switzerland, a beautiful country, and I enjoyed my talk here. The audience is technical, which is how I like it. It was a fairly technical talk, and I think they enjoyed it, and I enjoyed the questions after.
What is the best or the worst business decision you've taken in your life?
The best business decisions and the worst business decisions are always, in my experience, have been around the people I hire. When I go with my gut and I hire people who are smarter than me, that's always the best business decisions that I've made. And when I sometimes, even though my gut tells me that this is not the right fit, but on paper they look great, and I hire them, and then it turns out to be a disaster, those are the worst business decisions that I've made. Because everything in technology revolves around talent. I fundamentally believe that there is the concept of a 10x engineer. A good engineer can do the job of 10 mediocre engineers, number one. And number two, as Steve Jobs used to say, A players attract other A players, and B players attract C players. So business decisions in technology are around the talent that you hire.
How will technology play a part in the world of fake news?
So look, I mean, the fake news problem, I think, is a problem that needs to be solved by the major platforms that are out there. If you look at the Washington Post itself, our owned properties, there's a lot of vetting that goes into the process that the newsroom does before we publish anything. So the chance that something that we have on our site is indeed fake news, the chance is very, very low, if not non-existent. But let's take a platform like Facebook or Google or Apple, where there are millions, billions of users posting content. That's where the chance of fake news occurring is a real issue. Now, how are those platforms going to tackle it? How would I tackle it if I worked for one of those platforms? Like many of their leaders have said, artificial intelligence is a fundamental tool in trying to combat fake news.
Do you have any advice for digital Switzerland?
No.